Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm very surprised, very happy, but very surprised that y'all were so adamant on seeing the background, um, grunge background, so to say. A lot of you guys messaged me on Facebook and emailed me that you really want to see this done step by step so y'all can do it. So I thought I would do a quick video. I've not done anything with her yet. I might do something with her today. I'm deciding. But let's get going on the background. Now, this is just a piece of Bristol paper, and this is what it looks like when you get it. Strathmore. Got it at AC Moore. Michael's used a coupon, 40% off. You get 20 sheets in here. And you can get different sizes. I like to always get 8 by I think it's a 9 by 12, 9 by 12. And it's a nice paper. It's like cardboard, cardstock, and I love it. It's smooth. I don't have any issues with it. I like doing, some things on it. So, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to do a quick background with just basic amount of colors. So, I always like to do light to dark. And although I didn't use yellow in my last one, I'm going to use yellow now. So, all I'm going to do, and no guarantee it's going to turn out exactly like the other one, but it will be how I did it and the same. All right, so I'm just going to put some yellow on there. Any paint you have, if you have watercolor, use watercolor. It'll blend a little bit more, but that's okay because you just use whatever you have. Here's what I'm going to do, and this is all I'm doing. I know a lot of you wanted to do this along with me, so let's do it. So you just take a color and just kind of put it over. Oh, that paint smells a little funky. Don't know why. So obviously, one of the things I like to do is, I'm not going to do it right now, but I have this extra yellow paint. Well, maybe I'll put it on here. What I like to do is have another journal page or another paper. I'll rip. Now look, it's bowing a little bit, but that's okay. It'll fix. I like to have either another piece of paper or, my art journal, and I just clean off my brushes in there because that gives you a nice. So many people are afraid of blank pages. Now, because my brain, I'm usually blank in my head anyway. So if you're, I get a kick out of myself, sorry. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of blank pages. Like I said, when you're doing something like this, start wiping off your brush of all the different colors on different pages in your journal and your composition book and whatever you use on another piece of paper. And you're going to start a whole other background. You could do 2 backgrounds in one. All right, now this is still wet, so I'm not going to dry it right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to add my next color. And I'm going to say white to last, but I'm going to use a copper color. This is terracotta. Again, this is not in the same vein of the last one. It's going to be the same color palette because that's what I have sitting here. But it's, you know what I mean? It can be whatever way you want it. And I'm just going to put some... And I just like to dot it, getting it everywhere. I like to wipe my brush or throw it in the air like that because my hands aren't working today. It's up to you. You decide how you want to use your brush. Oh my God. Yeah. And then it's a little watered down, and that's what I like. Because you want it to be grungy. Wait until you guys see what I do to the doll or to the odd girl once I get going on there. A lot of you will probably be able to scream, no, but not me. Because I say, have adventure. I don't know what I say. I say, I'm tired today. All right, so see this? And then I got that on there. What I'm going to do is look for my water bottle that I have here, my squirty squirt. I don't know where my squirty squirt is. Where'd you go, squirty squirt? All right, maybe we won't do the squirty squirts. Let's see. And I'm going to spray some water. And I'm going to add some texture. Yeah, did you say texture? Yes, I did. And I'm just going to take a paper towel. Now, a lot of times, I will take my paper towel, and as I blot up, I'm just soaking up some of the paint, and this gives me a whole other piece of scrapbook paper or paper from mixed media or whatever to use on something else. But you see how it's adding a texture You know, you don't always need, how you say, stamps and stencils. You know what I mean? You can make your own texture with some paper towel. All right. No, no pain pills were taken this morning. I'm just weird. I don't know. I get a kick out of myself, and I just like playing. This makes me so happy doing art. And what else makes me happy is when you guys email me. And my email address is down below for those of you who want to email me. But when you guys email me and when you guys Facebook me and when you guys friend me on Facebook, when you guys ask to join the All Things Creative group and you guys tell me your life stories and you guys show me your art and tag it and all the people who are trying Odd Girl, doing Odd Girl and making videos or posting pictures, and I am just beyond happy because I'm happy. All right, now I'm going to dry it. Use your hair dryer. Use your hair dryer. Use your heat gun. Just leave it air dry for a few minutes. The reason I want it to dry is because when I add the next color, I don't want it to blend, if that makes sense. I want these two colors to stay intact, and because acrylic paint does that, it is not reactivated with water or another paint. You just like to give it a second to dry. Like I said, if you don't have something to dry it with, then just give it a second. Listen to a song and then go back. So let's add... Let's add some blue. And this is just blue cobalt blue. And you see, I have this weird way that I go in these. I just squeeze little dots. I don't do too much because you can always add more. And taking away, you can do well. I mean, if you put too much and you're not digging on it, then you can definitely take it away. But because my brush is wet, I can take this blue and run it. You can use a drop cloth too, a piece of wax paper, printer paper, whatever you have, just to pick up, like when you're going over your edges. And you see, this is watered down more over here, so it's lighter, but this is darker, so it's all in what you want. So what you want. All right. Now I want a little bit more water on the blue just to make it flow. I'm just going to squirt where I did it. And once you do these, you will be addicted. Okay? Addicted. Now I'm going to try to run this over any more white I have on the bottom, on the background. All right, so that's what I did. Added, and you can see where it mixes in with the yellow. It's a little greenish, and you're adding great, fantastic color. Let's pat it again. And you don't have to pat it. That's just how I do it. You don't want to pat it. Sometimes I don't pat because I'm like, oh, that looks really, really cool. And look how great that looks, the colors. And then just wipe off. All right. So you kind of see where we're going here. We got a great color palette going. So another thing that I did was rinse off your brush. Now, when you do crackle, a faux crackle, whatever. Where is it? Here it is. I use school glue, white school glue, and it's one of the things I did on my page here with the whites. And I made, it looks a little crackly. It makes it look a little old. You don't want too much. You don't want, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to put too much, hey, by all means, go for it. So I'm just going to stick. Now, essentially, I decide, I got to show you this texture. Wait a second. Can you see that delicious texture? Look at that. That's a paper towel. I don't know if any of you are like me who obsessively look at paper towels and the texture, and then that's what makes me buy them. Look at that. That is delicious texture. All right. Now, something else that I like to do is I like to turn it different ways. So this was my bottom, and I'll especially do this after I do the hello paintbrush. Could you just stay over here, please? Especially once I do the glue. So I'm going to take, now when you do the crackling, what I was going to say was you always have a base coat, okay, of whatever color you're going for. Like on my video, I believe I did black. you let that dry, and then you'll do this next step. Now, this is not all the way dry, and frankly, it's okay. It's not going to kill you. All right, so I'm just taking my white school glue, and I'm just going to run it. I like this look here a little bit, but I'm going to just squeeze it. This is stuck for some reason. I don't know what the heck is in here that won't let glue come out. Let me see if I can get the glue out now, because I don't want to. I waste a lot. I'm a waster when it comes to glue. All right, let's see. So I'm going to, yeah, there we go. I'm just going to squirt this across like that. I'm going to take my brush and just real quick take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down, down, take it down. All right. And then I'm going to rinse my brush and get that glue out, pat it on my paper towel, and then decide what color I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to do white. And then I'm going to take, what the heck? Now that's messy. You can tell how I paint. It won't come off. There we go. Then I'm going to take some white glue. You use whatever color you want and run it across. And then just take it down. Very light. A light touch. All right. And dry brush. Like when you're going, just take it down and dry brush. Because you're just adding more texture. All right. Now I did 2 on the other one. I'm not going to do another one on here, but I will grab some of this white and just run it through just so it coordinates. And then do that. Now, you can take your heat gun and dry it, which I will do just so I can spit it up. 1 second. You can use your hair dryer. You can just leave it dry on its own. Maybe this is the time you go take a pee. Maybe it's time you go let the dogs out. Maybe it's time you sit here and listen to a song. Leave it dry for a second. Now the glue, you know, the glue and all is going to take a little longer than paint to dry because it's thicker. So I always tell people when you're doing this kind of stuff, wait and do that before you go to bed or before you're done in your art room or doing art. Because look at them great cracks coming. Can you see that? Oh, that's so exciting. Because, you know, sometimes if you don't have a heat gun or a hair dryer that you're using, you don't want to sit around forever, wait for things to dry. So you just kind of do those things at night. Come on and dry, dry, dry. La, 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 la. That'll be enough for now. All right, look at that. Look at that crackle. Is that not the best? Okay. Now I know when I go to put paint on that, it's going to smush and smear everywhere. So I really don't want to. But let's do some drippage because a lot of your messages were like, I love the drips. And a lot of your comments, I like the drips. So let's drip, shall we? Now what I'm going to do is, do I want to drip from up there? Yeah, I'm going to drip from up here, which originally was my other way, but I'm doing it this way now. So what I like to do is, let's do some purple. I'm going to just put a little bit of whatever color you want. A little bloop, I like to call it. Very professional, am I not? A bloop. And then take your wet paintbrush and la 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 and do this. And then turn your brush over the other way so you get it loaded. I'm sure some of you know what it's like to get loaded. All right. Oh, look, a little squirt, a little splash there. Am I sad? No. All right, so I'm going to turn this way and stick my finger right into the crackle because that's what I do. And I'm going to try, let's see if I can get this so y'all can see. I don't think you really need to see me. All right, so I'm going to take my paintbrush, both sides, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to take my brush, and I'm going to scrape it there. And there we go, right on my fingers. If you need a little bit wetter, wet more. You can always add a little bit more paint too. And I'm just going to take it and keep scraping it and going back and getting more. Do both sides of your brush. Remember, it makes it that much better. And keep scraping. I'm going to make sure I'm on camera because I'm good for going off camera. Sometimes I forget I'm recording, which is bizarre, but that's me. Nothing I can do about it. All right. So you see, and then I'm just going to go back and kind of push those bristles, turn it over, push those bristles. All right. And then take it and give it a... And look. Oh, no, you don't need to look at the camera. I don't think you need to look at me. All right. Do this, do this. Now look at that. Isn't that awesome? Now take your scrap paper. I'll take another page because that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to set it down in there and lift up what I can. If the brushes would get out of the way. And then just run your, look how nice. And then you get this great color. Okay. Rinse your brush. I like to wipe this up because I'll end up wearing it. And then go on to the next color that you like. What other colors shall we do? What about... Oh, you know what I didn't... A lot of people asked me this, and I erased it and didn't even think about it. When I had my purple down here, and I did the first purple drips, what I did next was I took a little bit of white. Just a drop of whites in it, wet my brush again, and went in it. And what happened... I am all over the place today, excuse me. And what happens is it gives it... it lightens it. So you get another color of purple. And then I went and dripped it. So it really gave you... If you can see, it really gave you really nice different textures of the purple, different colors. I didn't do that in this one because I wasn't thinking, but that is what I did. Now this is metallic garnet red. So let's do a drippy drip in this color and see what it comes out. I'm just going to put a little squirt. And this is a metallic, so I got some shine. Wet my brush, back and forth. That's a pretty lipstick if it was a lipstick. And look, I keep squirting. Like, watch. Tap. Gives me a squirting. I can move this. Tap. Hello, squirty squirt. Turn it. I mean, this is, I know it's a mess. But I like making messes. Squirt. And then, oh, now I got it on my arm. All right. So I'm going to take it down from the other side of the paper. And I'm going to wet my thing. And it's going to start running. And you can go back and forth as many times as you want. Oh, I feel it running down my finger. And you'll see when I'm done here, I really can't get it good on the camera right this second because of the way it's situated. But, all right, just tap, 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 tap. And then you're going to go like that and then leave it go. And you see how it's running down? Running down. Okay, and if you want it to go down all the way to the end of the page, just pick it up and do another time. Now, can you see the paper is starting to straighten out now? Because it's getting a little wet and it's going to flatten out. So you don't have to worry. But look how great this background is. I mean, really. So, you know, you leave it dry, you do whatever. Now, let me show you this real quick. So, I got this color. You can do this with any color, obviously. Just add a little bloop of white. Take your brush. Now look how it's changed. You can't see because the camera. I just put a bloop of white. And I'm gonna take all this delicious color. And you can add another drop of the color as well, which maybe we will. And then I'll add another little bloop of water. So let me do a bloop. Bloop. And you're just mixing it and you're gonna get two different colors. And you can add a little bit more water. All right, and then pick it up and maybe you want to go this way or sideways, whatever way you want. I'm a sideways kind of girl too. All right, and then again, touch, touch, touch. Get more. And you just keep touching. Everybody likes to be touched sometimes, no? No, I don't. I don't. I really don't. I hate when people touch me or stand too close. That's a whole other issue. All right. I'm weird. Okay. And now we have it coming down that way. So you see, that is how exciting and fun and easy. I only used a couple colors. But with white, you can, mix and match your colors some so that you get that great background. And this is the same idea that I did with this one, but I didn't use the purple and blue as the base. Like I did this one, I used the lighter colors. So you can see it works out great. It's beautiful and it's a great grungy page. And what's fun is when you're done, when this is dry, you can take your, I got so many questions here that you guys are asking that I got I'm knocking everything over because that's me. You can take your punchinella. All right, 1 second. And you can lay it down and take some black, and maybe I'll do that when I do, because this one's going to be a giveaway, and so is the one I started earlier. Not a giveaway, a random act of kindness. And then I have three that three different people want me to do on canvas. They want me to do this kind of odd girl thing, like the first one I did. So 3 people. I won't put those on the internet. I won't do a video on the ones that are being sold because I don't like doing that when people do it. But I probably will show the final, final in a picture or something on my website or something. So, but these I'm going to do on here. So now look at this. This is all those colors, and look how beautiful. You leave this dry, and you have a great background that you can glue on. So that's it. I will probably be back later on working on this little bad boy here. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. And I hope you guys try this and tag me and make videos and let me see what you guys think, how you guys do this, and the looks that you guys come up with. So many of you with the Odd Girl, the paintings are just absolutely fantastic. I think it's Barbara Burke in our group who did the she used embroidery floss for the hair, but she has 2 girls, but in the background is a face, and it is so cool, and it gave me like this really cool idea for a really creepy why did my voice go like that? Really creepy canvas that I'm gonna do, because I want to do really dark and creepy, which I love. If you guys have known me, been following me for a while, so she did this great thing, and I looked at it, and although I won't copy what she did, but I will copy her idea. I will give her credit, but I'm just saying, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that's it. As always, be kind to each other. You never know about somebody else is fighting. I want to thank you all so very much for all your love, all your messages, all your emails, all your comments. You guys rock. You guys are the best. And I know, I hope that you're watching this, but somebody, and I'm going to go back in the comments and see if I can find it, but one of you guys asked me to help you get set up on your camera to record. I can't find your name. I wrote it down, and I can't find it, and you gave me your email address, so I'm going to go back again and look. I'm going to sneeze. Oh my gosh, thank you. Excuse me. I mean, bless you, whatever. Okay. And I'm going to see, because, I love when you guys do videos and that kind of thing. I love watching your Journaling by Fives video that Shannon Green put out there. I love being in that group. It's a great, inspiring group as well. So many inspiring people I just love. So I'll see you guys later. I'm done blabbing. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.